going, dude? Early morning for you.
Late night, bro. Late night.
Is that what it is, huh?
It's one of those days.
Yeah, up making some scoons or what?
Um, I was before actually. I was making some tunes and I did an improvised stream too. Uh, Shout out to Prez who joined. Uh, I did a stream opening some card game boosters. Actually, it was funny.
Oh, what'd you open?
I
Rocking
opened
up.
I opened some Yu-Gi-Oh. I opened some One Piece and I did some Magic even. I got everything.
You get anything good, bro?
I got something good on Yu-Gi-Oh, which is my main thing, so I'm happy.
Dude, I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon.
Yeah,
It's been a long time, bro. I wouldn't even know what to look for anymore.
I know. But just for the fun of it, I had already gotten a few packs, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's do a stream on Cyber." Uh, yeah, and I actually did a thing where I turned on the camera somehow. Yeah, and it was funny. Um yeah,
Did you stream through? Sorry, you streamed through like YouTube on the wall and on Cyber, or how'd you do it?
I put my photo booth on my Mac, and I shared my screen.
Dude, Prez is like the stream master, dude. I'm sure if you ever had questions, the dude can set you up too.
Yeah, for real, for real, for real. We discussed some options there and there, then and there, and yeah, we will see about future stuff too. Maybe I'll do it through YouTube too, cause I got 4K subs on there, so might be dope content for that too.
All right, I had to open up this thing for Shaw. You got a ton of SoundCloud listeners too, bro. You could be tapping into all of them. Send them all.
True, true. SoundCloud ain't got live yet, cause that shit is so behind, sadly. Uh,
Dude, I don't think SoundCloud has done an update to their platform in years, bro. It hasn't changed yet.
you know what they rolled out though? Uh,
What?
they rolled out SoundCloud DMs, bro, after so many years.
Oh yeah, they do have DMs, that's for sure. I've used that. Um, you know what I thought I saw recently? You know what's nice? SoundCloud works with a lot of Pioneer products, right? So they have like Record Box. You can stream SoundCloud through Record Box. So sometimes when I'm like, if I was when I used to like build up a set, I would use SoundCloud and then I'd figure everything out that sounds fine streaming through SoundCloud, so I already paid for it, and then I would go purchase um,
Yes,
the high quality tracks
yes, bro.
for the actual set. But it's a good way to like test out music before you put a set together, you know?
100%. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. And there's also tons of free downloads in there for remixes and stuff.
Oh, bro, yes. That's the best place to get edits and remixes and shit.
True, true, true. Actually, SoundCloud is how I blew up, bro.
Oh yeah, SoundCloud is where you started?
Yeah, because I was already posting there, and I posted the remix, and that shit got to 1 million in a few weeks. Back when
Is
SoundCloud was like TikTok for music, you feel me?
Yeah, that was how before TikTok. That's how people found music, or like hot music would go through, or people could go viral. Like, didn't Post Malone go viral on SoundCloud first, right, or something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
And then he made the White Iverson music video, which is a hilarious music video.
True,
Um,
true, true.
but it went viral.
No, that's right.
What song? I wonder if I've heard the one you're talking about.
I had done a remix of Fifth Harmony. It was
A
like,
Fifth Harmony.
yeah, like it was a remix of Fifth Harmony. It was like a pretty like it was the era where people were putting out trap remixes to popular songs. You feel me?
Oh yeah, bro. Trap remixes are fire.
Exactly. It was
But
that era.
send me the link to it if it's still up,
Nah, that shit got taken down, bro, at like 1.5 M.
bro. Yeah, 1.5 million listens, and they took it down. Why? Because it's copyright shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. There's a lot of different like in the EDM scene. If someone does like at least what I've learned, if people do edits and like remixes of your stuff, like nobody bitches about it or complains.
Yeah, now it's way
Wonder,
better. Now it's
do
way
you know how
better.
many? Oh, so people are cooler, more cool about it now than back
Yeah,
then.
yeah, because it's not that big either.
Yeah, dude. A lot of dubstep and rhythm, like they when they put out music, they want people to do edits and remixes and shit, like because it just pushes the song more. At least
True,
what I thought.
true. But that song was already going so big. You feel me? That uh, yeah, that they felt the need to take it down. But in those 1 2 weeks to a day to how much it was up, um, the good thing was I got a post by Trap City back then, which was like some crazy shit. It was like yeah, it was a crazy feeling getting posted by Trap City back then. Uh,
Do you still have the file, bro? I wanna hear it,
yeah. There
bro.
should be an upload on YouTube. That shit on Trap City went viral, bro, and kickstarted my career. That shit got to like fucking 35 million streams, bro.
Bro, all it takes is one banger to go viral. You know what I'm saying,
I swear. There should be still, but that got deleted too, bro, of Trap City. Bro,
dude?
that's
I want to hear if you have like the hard, like the actual MP3 or whatever, or if not, we'll find it, dude.
no, it's still up on an upload with like 50 million.
Oh, so the original one got deleted. They do that on YouTube. They just keep uploading and reload uploading stuff
Yeah,
all over YouTube. Yeah.
yeah. So funny enough, at least I got something to show for it. You feel me? But all in all, that shit had like fucking 50 million views or some shit.
Dude, I actually started DJing like with trap. Like kind of more dubstep, but a lot of trap because it's so much fun. And then I started going deeper into like the heavier stuff, but trap is so much fun to play, bro.
Yeah, same. I started out with that mellow trap sound, and then I went harder too. But I still have to honor, the origins.
Like there was a time when I was like 2, 3, 4 years ago, RL Grime was fucking killing it, and he was
Yeah,
dropping some sick trap. And I mean, he's still dope. But at the time, I remember he was one of my favorite artists, and
yes,
I
bro.
saw him a few times here in California. I don't know if he's still making shit, but he makes some fire music. But that's
Yeah,
kind of like I don't know if he makes solely trap or what you think about it, but that was kind of the trap that I was listening to at the time.
bro, he's the legend. Like me too. Like back in 2015, 2016, and onward, I would play his Love Social remix at every fucking show, bro.
Bro, I used to play the shit out of that song.
I know, right?
I think everybody did, dude.
Yeah, it was the anthem, bro. It was the biggest anthem.
He hasn't dropped an album in a while, man. What's going on?
I think he did a party actually with brownies and lemonade, if you know them, recently.
Yeah, they're out here in LA. They do parties all
Yeah,
up and down the coast. So
yeah, they got my respect because they're bringing out some of the freshest shit. And if you remember that one track I sent you, that by Jules, you remember Jules?
yeah.
That's on Errol Grimes' label.
Oh no shit. Brownies and lemonade though, like these crazy. They'll do these random events they do after big events, and you'll get like a text message, and it's like, here's the address, like show up, and then they'll have artists like RL Grimes pull up. So they go big, bro.
Yeah, yeah. They had this whole thing at the battleship, bro. Like last week.
Oh shit, dude! I didn't even see videos of that. I saw a post about a party that they had on a battleship, or was it an aircraft carrier? I
Yeah,
would
yeah,
have
yeah.
went to that.
Right.
Is
You're
that
right. You're right.
dude? I would have went to that. Is that in LA or Long Beach?
Yeah, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Jesus Christ. Nah, dude, I
And,
don't party
and
like that anymore. You know what I did for my birthday? I told, like, somebody had asked, like, "Oh, what'd you do for your birthday?" I was like, "Bro, I bought I bought a new video game and I played video games late into the night.
bro,
I didn't go out. I didn't go get fucking blacked out. I went and I just stayed in, man. And that's what
nah,
happens when you
bro,
oh, that's what happens when you turn 32.
bro, which game?
Squad. It's this like this shooter, this military sim, like this mil sim shooter.
Okay, okay, okay. I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Yeah, bro, it's cool. But that's what I did. So the only thing that's gonna get me out that gets me out to go stay like go anymore would be specific festivals like Lost Lands. We have Lost Lands ticket. It's the end of August. I don't know if you heard of Lost Lands, but
Yeah, bro. Excisions Festival.
yeah, yeah, it's one of my favorite US festivals. So it's in the middle of Ohio and I've been the last 2 years and it's like that's one thing that I do like still do. I will go to that. It's a different experience when you're going to like a festival experience, even in the middle
True,
of Ohio, rather than going out to a club. But I kind of would have been kind of fire to go to a battleship. I'll tell you what.
true, true, true. Because they set it up nicely, and and just the feeling being there. Plus, they bring all these dope parties, and I think one of those days, I'm not sure if it was there or not, was the Jewels showcase, and then 2 3 days later, they did an Errol Grime label takeover.
Oh, what?
Errol Grimes label.
Oh, they had
The
everybody on the label.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They had the takeover. I think him and other people on the label, like Jules too. Like I think he played 2 shows.
Let me ask you a question, man. What what temperature is it right now, like in the summer in Greece? Like, are you guys dying over there? Because I just bought a
Yeah,
new AC and it just showed up. Shauna opened up an AC just now,
yeah,
and
bro.
he's like
Today,
unboxing this shit right now, and we're hurting right now.
yeah, bro. Today might have been the hottest day in Greece or some shit.
Really? Let me check it out.
Yeah, bro. I stepped
Dude.
outside. I stepped outside and I couldn't breathe at some point.
Yo, if I tell you guys the temperature here right now, Jerry, Rupsy, Anya, all of them are gonna start laughing at me. But I don't have AC in the house, so I don't want to hear it from none of y'all. It is 79 degrees here. Can you guys believe that? 79 degrees.
Stop it,
We
bro! You're killing us. Yeah, Greece. I have a client in Greece, and it was like 104 today. And I'm like, I sent her a screenshot of our forecast in Central Texas. I'm like, you competing with us or what's going on, man? Yeah, it was crazy. Greece. I feel for y'all. I really feel for
Yeah,
y'all because y'all
bro.
got some legacy historical architecture there.
True, 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 true. Although a lot of motherfuckers have taken stuff abroad, bro. That's fucked up.
Well, I meant the lack of central air and heating. That's what I was referring to.
Oh shit!
Yeah, bro. We don't know each other. I love you, bro. I just give you a big hug right now. I freaking love you, man. I always sit in the crowd, listen to you, but I freaking love you, man. Yeah, I was
I
messing with you.
appreciate you, bro. Much love.
Yeah, much love, bro. Much love. Yugi love. Yugi love.
Yes,
Yo,
sir. You got it so clone.
check it out. I just pinned to the top the temperature. Um, Looking for sympathy here. Shoot me some sympathy. But I'm also sitting next to I'm also sitting next to this new Frigidaire AC that Shauna unboxed. So hopefully, but I don't have windows, so I'm literally gonna open the sliding door and I'm gonna set this thing in this open sliding door, and I'm just gonna push cold air in
I've
here.
had
Even with the
enough. I've had enough. You're
there we
not gonna
go.
sit there and talk about excessive heat warnings, bro. You're not gonna do that. It's 118 degrees out here today,
Shock.
so I don't want to hear shit about what you got to say. I was over here minding my business, doing my little work, being nice, and then you want to start crying.
Sweating, doing your work.
Yeah, just doing my little work,
Yeah,
sweating,
bro.
being miserable. All
Hey,
right.
You took the fans out of your computer to cool yourself down, right? I mean, like we're
Yeah, sitting inside, absolutely miserable because AC does nothing for me.
We're literally dying
Damn,
out
bro.
here.
tell him, Shaw.
We're dying.
You
I
you
don't
guys
want to
heard
hear it.
that?
I don't want to hear it, dude. Go to the beach. How about that? Go jump in the water and cool down. Oh, I
step
can't do that.
outside. Step outside. Just go outside. You'll cool off. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
go
Yeah,
outside. You'll
yeah,
cool down.
yeah.
Bro, I just
Wait,
checked, and tomorrow we're gonna have 103 degrees
Yeah,
out here.
yeah. That's what she was telling me, man. No, it's like it's mega for you guys. And what's the humidity over there? Because I mean, depending on where you're at relative to the Mediterranean, it can get real humid, right? So
Bro, it's high as fuck. It's high
yeah,
as fuck. It's gonna
yeah.
be like 30% tomorrow or some shit.
Well, 30 is not too high. If you're talking like 80, 70, 80%, then you're sauna. That's sauna level.
True, it might be an overall forecast from what I'm seeing, but like in Athens,
Yeah,
because we're not in the sea, you feel me? Like the
sure,
rest of
sure.
Greece, pretty much. Bro, it gotta be higher, I swear.
Yeah. Whew.
So Comp is complaining about 70 degrees and
wait,
breezy in San Diego. It's always
dude.
breezy and 70 in San Diego. Wait, which is like, I don't even understand why you're complaining right now.
Tevi, are you looking at the screenshot I sent? If it's over 75 degrees, it says excessive heat warning. Look at that.
Let me,
Excessive heat warning.
let me look at what you posted. Unbear
Unbelievable. It says it right there on the screen. I don't
79.
I don't make the rules. Day after is in LA and it's 85 there. He doesn't have AC. So I'm really feeling for him today as well. I hope he makes it through this one.
Your
Oh
excessive
man.
heat is like the low that we're all experiencing in the middle of the night around 4 a.m. Like that's our 85 degrees. So just yeah, we're just built different. Like I said, Californians,
I bet Comp gets like really cold when it's like 45 degrees or 50 degrees outside. I bet you're freezing and wearing like a jacket and snow boots and
two artifact
mittens.
hoodies, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna tell you
Um,
guys. You guys couldn't handle a Vista winter, okay? You guys just wouldn't make it.
how quote unquote cold does it get in Vista?
There's a screenshot for you, Comp. How about that one, buddy? Why don't you cry about
We
that?
no, listen, we've been into the 50s before. The 50s and 60s. So I mean, you guys just don't understand when you're this close to the Pacific Ocean, it's a different kind of winter. You're just not, you guys aren't ready for this. I got it. I get it. Shaw said, we dipped into the 41 time.
Yeah, when you were visiting in Utah, probably.
Oh wow, man! I wish our winters were like 40. That would be so epic. That would be great. Yeah.
Wait, let me just say something. Okay, Jer- I know I'm talking a lot, but Jerry posted a screenshot, and so did Rupsy. And yeah, the temperatures are really hot, but neither of them have an excessive heat warning on either of those screenshots. So I'm
Yeah,
just
because
saying.
we're not pansies. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
what to
dude, we're
tell you,
fucking
bro.
grown ass adults over here, bro. Like, what are you talking
Excessive heat
about, dude?
No,
warning,
no, no,
bro.
no. I don't look. I don't send out the heat warnings. Look, the weather service does that.
And no, they're programming you, bro.
Whole
They're
bunch
just
of
trying to.
snowflakes out there in
They're
San Diego,
yeah,
dude.
they're smelting, bro.
Bunch of soy boys over there just
It's
dying
global
in 70
warming.
degree weather, dude.
Global warming. Excessive heat. 85 degrees.
I mean, as far as I know, I guess I'm heading that way pretty soon. So I guess I have to get myself ready for it. It's gonna be make sure I walk around with water and make sure I stay hydrated. Put my little hat on. I'll bring my artifact hat. Keep myself nice and cool as much as I can.
Yeah, I was like, when is the Artifact season 2 tank and flip flops coming out and board shorts, man? That's what I'm looking forward to.
It sounds like we're gonna need them sooner rather than later, given what's going on in Cali. That excessive heat. I hope Anya's taking
Look,
notes.
Tevi, just you need to be careful out here. It's hot, so if you're coming out here, you need to be really careful. This isn't like Arizona where you just walk outside and you can survive it, but here, it's different.
Bro, I seen the
Yeah, dude,
asphalt
it's so
move.
nice.
I
I
seen that
love it out here. It's really nice.
I've seen that in Arizona. It was like 133 degrees in Phoenix, and I literally just seen the asphalt moving when the buses were driving over it, bro. Like it was literally melting. It was the craziest thing.
The roads turn soft, bro. But you just smell rubber because the
Lava,
tires
just
are like.
lava, bro. Remember that game we used to play? The floor is lava. Yeah, it was just getting us ready to travel through Arizona.
Yeah, you just smell burnt rubber everywhere. The tires are all melting on all the cars.
Totally, totally. Yeah, Anya's taking notes down there. We see you, Anya.
Perfect. We gotta get that tank top. Make sure. Maybe we might need like umbrellas, like sun umbrellas too, for comp. You know, it gets really hot out there. But maybe like switching topics real quick. Did you guys see the Pumas with the NFC tags being dropped today? Maybe
I'm
I'll pin
about
it to
to
the top.
poo my pants.
Because he's so dehydrated.
Every single time he says it, it gets
I'm
weird.
sorry, I can't. Oh my god. I don't know. I think they're cool. I bought a pair. I'm excited for them. I
Yeah,
think it's
good.
gonna be.
I actually like how they look, man. I like the.
Yeah.
I know people were footing them, but I liked the heat map design, and I had
Oh,
said
not
it.
even those. Hold on. Let me pin it to the top. Let me
Oh,
pin it to the top. There's
those are the
another
ones I
pair.
like. Don't put nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
Are they
doing
the board like the Board Ape Yacht Club ones or the Gutter Cat ones?
No, they're different.
Oh shit. Well, we got Rupsy up here. He's gonna give us honest feedback.
Pin it.
All right, I just pinned them. So actually, well, that just shows you like the NFC tag working, which is very similar to what our artifact has. But let me actually pin the shoes themselves. Hold on, be right back.
All right. What I said in the chat was that Tevi, you will probably get your Pumas first, but you're gonna have a hard time catching your breath when you hold the artifact shoes with the NFC chip.
And I think you're right, to be honest.
Yeah.
Why isn't it? Oh, what the hell? I thought it was on my page, and I'm not even seeing him. Did I not tweet this earlier? I thought I did.
I mean, these are gonna look like a flip phone from the early 2000s when you put the CIRLs on your feet and you have haptic feedback with the lace engine on it. I mean, yeah, like I applaud them. They're going the right direction, right? But I don't think they're like in the same conversation. I'm not a sneaker connoisseur, but I did work at Foot Locker for a while, so.
Yeah, no, I think what I like, honestly, like the reason I even bought these is so I could kind of what I was saying earlier, right? Like to be able to try out the technology, see how seamless it's working with the phone
Yes.
integration. And
Yes.
then ultimately, I feel like they're, I like the color scheme, right? So I can just wear them and not worry too much about them. Um, and I like the access that they give, right? I was reading through the article and what you get like weekly mixtapes. I think is what they kind of like what they that comes with it. So that's kind of cool. So really, you could be anywhere, scan your shoes, and get some tunes going. Which is again, when you think about just visibility and showcasing what NFC and digital collectibles can do, like the technology behind it. I think is a great way to kind of showcase that. Um, so at least while I wait for the CIRLs and whatever else, I think that's a good way to get that going. And honestly, I like the way they look. I think they look good, um, and I can just wear them. I think that's the biggest thing for me is just being able to rock them and not worry too much about them on
You're gonna
hood.
you're gonna test the durability, right? Unlike
Oh,
unlike
100%.
any other NFC shoe from Artifact, probably. So
Well, if you visit Curo, he's gonna make you take them off before you enter his house. He said Nike only in his house. That's what he said.
I'm not gonna tell Kura about these. I'm just gonna show up and see if he's
Um,
holds to his word of like no Pumas allowed.
I think I think the music concept's cool, but the missing part for me is the blockchain, like authentication on the blockchain. I didn't see any unless I missed it in the video. I was trying
Oh
to
yeah, no,
watch.
it's on there. So if you read the article itself, I just pinned that at the top. They do that is one of the features they'll have with it. It sounds like so there. It's on the Avalanche blockchain, not
Yeah.
Ethereum. So they're still going to have that, and it looks like they're going to be rolling out some other stuff down the road. But so all that is coming with it, which I think is basically again Artifact led the way, and now everybody else is. I mean, we had Dior. I think it was last week or a couple of weeks ago that released some shoes. There's a few other ones that are kind of doing the same thing and coming to market a little bit, faster than Artifact. So it's gonna be interesting to see. And this one, I guess, for the price, it's basically the same price as a regular sneaker, right? So you're not spending like an arm and a leg. So I think it's going to be like a good showcase of how does this compare? Because I'm going to have these obviously, and I'm going to have the CRLs when they drop, and later on this year the Air Force One. So kind of seeing the quality between all of them, the technology, how seamless it is with your phone, and I think it'll make for some good reviews. I might have to start like a separate channel or something. I don't know if I want to mix that up with my financial focused channel, or I might just keep it on Twitter type reviews and post stuff here. But I think that'll be, or maybe Instagram. I don't know, but finding some way to review and at least put my thoughts on there.
I mean, part of your channel is innovative technology, right? I mean, I know you always have
Yeah, that's true.
you always do have the bent towards the financial, the stock and stuff like that. But I do feel like you showcase cutting edge technology and value propositions in the future. So I mean, I think it could be like a playlist on your channel, maybe, if you segment it
You're,
out that
you're,
way.
that's a good point, Jerry. Actually, yeah, I could go down that. Yeah, I think you're right. That's actually probably like a fourth lane, more focused on that, and that's because honestly, like that's what I've been waiting for, right? Like the Artifact stuff to drop, so that I can actually do a. This is what Artifact is about. This is why you want these things and the benefit of it, and blah blah blah, right? And it's been hard to do without anything digital to leverage and showcase. So I think yeah, that'll be good to have a couple of different brands and how they contrast and compare, and being able to showcase that. But yeah, I actually like the way these look. I feel like you can wear them every day. The Lamello ones with the gutter cat, I like their look, but they're so colorful and so loud. Like it's, I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to like wear them all the time. But these are, I feel like these are just gonna be very easy to match up. So
Yeah, it seems like the target audience. What's the price point?
130.
Yeah, so it does seem like the target audience is more the shoe, just in the just the it's Jay-Z, right? So I think you're gonna have
Yeah.
a whole audience that's gonna be like really interested in this, and then the music aspect of it. Like I think the audience and the price point make a lot of sense. So it's definitely gonna be a totally different, you know, um, build, right, from like a luxury brand item. But yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. I'm excited to see it, and it's just the beginning, right? So
Yeah, that's the cool part. Like they're thinking, they'll have more, and this is like the first one of its kind. So, and I like kind of like the theme that they went with, right? Like the cassette tape from way back in the day. They have the discs, and then I forget what the third one is. But even just from like a design standpoint and like the cool little features that they have on there, it's kind of eye catching. So I'll be, I don't know, I like them. I think it's gonna be good. And that the utility of getting new music every week that you can sample and access. I think that's cool too. I think Rihanna is on that label. I think I saw something with DJ Khaled and a couple other people on there. So should be some good up and coming artists popping out of that. But yeah,
imagine they get the haptic feedback to interact with the music.
I don't see why you couldn't if the
dude,
apps can sync.
yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, right. I mean,
That
like just a different experience. I'm just like I don't know. I'm just thinking in with the tools that are inside the play box, you know. So.
It just tickles your feet on the beat. That would, yeah, let's go. Or the lights. Dude, you guys won't believe what I just did. So we don't have any like sliding windows up here. So I set this AC in the sliding door, right? And it's currently the door's open. Um, but there's no hot air coming in. Like the heat in the upstairs is all from the sun. So there's not like hot air coming in.
Because it's not
So
hot outside, bro. That's why there's no hot air coming in.
uh, look, look, you guys live in colder climates. You won't understand. Um, check this out. We're gonna cut some cardboard up and block out the rest of this sliding door, and we're gonna make this work. You know what I mean?
My man said cardboard, bro. Not even like plywood. He said cardboard.
can
Oh,
you
killing
post
me,
a
bro.
picture
I
once
love
when
it.
you have this whole like fully jerry rigged? Can you please post a picture so we can
Yep.
see
In
how
honor of
you're surviving.
I will certify this, bro. I will certify
this
this.
is Jerry, this is Jerry certified. I got all, dude. The thing is I have all my friends over. We're doing my birthday dinner tonight, so like they're cooking out there. We have the oven on, the stove. The sun is at the perfect level, so it's shooting. It's aimed right at the sliding door, right? And I don't have like blinds or curtains on the door, so it's the perfect recipe. Uh, Great,
Like
dude.
hellish heat, right? Like it's just blistering hot with
Hey,
just
Rupsy's down there like this motherfucker, man. He don't know shit about heat.
Radiation poisoning
Hey,
from the heat and sun.
I'll tell you what, though, I know how to fire up a space. Me and Levianth were up here just talking, and it only took like one or two sentences for 3, 4 people to shoot up here and go, California's not hot. You damn
No,
Californians aren't hot. I'm like,
I.
that'll get them up here.
He started poking. No, I came up because Leviathan, in Greece, and like I said, like yeah, crazy man, record. Like I just wanted to affirm what he was saying because I've heard it too, like just in the past day. So
I just wasn't sure if Comp was gaslighting us or if he was for real. And I'm like, dude, like, there's no way.
You got to know comp, bro. By now, you got to know comp. It's actually
I mean,
easier to get to know the speakers when you're just listening. I think in the audience, like you can pick up on like little cues and tonalities and things like that. But it's even better when we're Discord, streaming the videos. That's a riot, man. That is fun. Like we got to bring that back sometime. I know you can't do it every night, right? It gets old, but like we got to bring that back, like a
I
special
was
something.
I was streaming the other night, like Monday, with Prez. I was playing this game, and Prez was in there. We were just hanging out, and then we had like 30 plus people in there. He was streaming this weekend too.
For the
Uh,
fight, is that what you're talking about?
yeah,
Yeah, nice.
we're just hanging out. There was no illegal streaming of anything going on. We were just chilling.
No, y'all were on the video game, right? Like
Yeah,
the
we were
clone combat, or is that what it's called? Mortal Clone Combat.
Mortal Clone Combat. Yeah, that's what we were playing. No, dude, the video, yeah, you you can kind of tell. You could tell when someone's messing with you. You see it. You could see their reactions. My favorite is getting the Star Wars and Star Trek people all fired up. They're literally, it's like the same series. They're just different episodes or some shit. And they like people tell me that they're different. They're like, no, they're different. I don't know. Like,
One of those
Stars, bro.
days,
Stars, bro. Stars.
like one of those days, I'm gonna have to get into Discord and while you guys are streaming and join in. I don't know when that's gonna be.
you should have already been in there.
Yeah, I know, but I just don't really do Discord. Oh,
That anti-Discord laugh is classic, bro.
Bro, I mean, turning down some dope streaming just because you don't do Discord is wild. I'll take it. I'm not paying for some of that streaming. No, I'll go in there to learn some shit.
I mean, I drop in every now and then, right? And and pick up stuff, and I don't know, man. There, it's not even like the Bad Take Discord is actually pretty good, honestly. It's just that I've been in some of the other Discords and it's ruined it for me. Uh, and
What do you guys think the difference is? Is like, say somebody had paid for this fight, and you get together with your friends and like online and hang out, right? It's the same thing as you would do at your house, get together with the friends and watch it. But if you're get together online to watch it, you think that's still morally acceptable? You think it's still fine? I think it's fine.
yeah, I mean, it sounds like a good time, a good use of technology.
Yeah, listen, I mean, if you're like streaming it to mass audience that's like not replicable of your compound with your AC unit in the door, and then like you're charging people to view it too, like that, I think, then it's like, okay, come on. I know the bars do it, right? But they're like paying a special license, and I don't really know how it all works, to be fair. But like, yeah, I could see that being an issue. But no, if it's just like private, it's private. Stay out of my business, fool.
Yo, I'm supposed to be going to Florida here soon, in a week, and I haven't even checked the weather out there. But surely it's not going to be hotter than where I'm at now, right? Surely I'll be good to go. What do you what do we
Yeah,
think?
bro, you're conditioned by now. Like you've been enduring so much. You're set, bro. You're set. I would
Yeah.
bring a long sleeve because you're so acclimated to the heat.
No, that's what I was thinking. I was like, we're dealing with a extreme heat advisory here at 79 degrees. Um, I'm thinking I might need to, I might be
Different
good.
kind of heat, bro. It's a different kind of heat. Not nothing like what you got out there, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's got they got water in the air. Like, how hot can you get with water in the air? It's got to cool you down. It's literally water. You think anybody ever jumps in this space for their first time? Like, man, this guy's in. This guy.
L pops up, bro.
What?
He's just
Yeah.
recruit
She
by
came
state.
up
Just
so
recruit
fast.
by state, bro. Everybody up here.
Elle, tell us, is it hot out there, or because there's water in the air, it cools everything down?
It's actually really nice. It's like 80 tonight. I just walked the dog. But it's been raining a lot off and on. But during the days, it's been like 87 to 90. So it's been pretty hot and humid. especially because it's been raining so much. The humidity's been bad. But, you know, I used to live in Vegas, so it's definitely a different heat, but doesn't make one better than the other one. Vegas, at least you didn't really sweat when you'd go outside. You know, like it would be super hot, but you didn't sweat as much. Here, you sweat like right away.
Yeah, L, in Vegas, you just get salty, right? Like you just rub your forehead and it's all just like salt, just, you know, kind of comes off your face or off your arms because it doesn't really feel liquid, right?
Yeah, pretty much. You just cook from the inside. I think you feel like the inside of
Yeah.
your body is being burnt, like you're in a microwave. But
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
that's what
Exactly.
Comp is experiencing right now. I mean, he's got like that. You know, they have that that warning going on.
The perfect angle of the sun,
You know, and like
the
you tie
oven,
that to, you know, like the food cooking that they're doing right now, and
barbecuing inside the house. I mean, yeah,
man,
he's just the roasting, bro.
I think by the time he gets to you, Al, he'll be good to go. Like I think he's going kind of through like boot camp right now. You know,
well, I have a
closer.
pool. You can jump in the pool, and it's nice and cool right now if you get too hot. But my air conditioning is working, and if it breaks in half of the house, you can go to the other half, and it's usually pretty safe. So I think you're good.
I'm over here just trying to get air conditioning in a sliding door with some cardboard. And she said, just go to the other side of the house. There's a whole different system over there.
I
I'm
love
like,
the risk mitigation that you got going there. I love it. I love it. You got a plan for a backup and a backup for a plan. I love it.
that's so smart.
Yeah, I'm surprised Lil Shaw hasn't booked her ticket yet.
Dude, oh my gosh. She looked at all the dates. For some reason it falls directly on two of her work shifts. She works like 4 days in a row, like 10-hour shifts at Amazon, and it falls like she would miss like 6 days of work. But believe me, we love Florida. Like we really like Miami. So as soon as I told her, she was like, "Oh, we could go to Miami," and she starts looking at the dates, and yeah, we're gonna take a bunch of she's gonna take a bunch of work off so that we can go to this festival in a month at Lost Lands in Ohio. So I think that she's trying to be conscious of that.
Hey, you have to dox. Do you know NB Noah that comes in here once in a while? He's got like the gummy bear. I just found out he lives in Boca Raton here, so maybe you can dox him in town while you're here.
Yeah, no, Noah still hasn't apologized for the shit he said on stage up here. So um, we won't be getting coffee. But
No, I think maybe beat him up. Like there's a lot of boxing going on.
No, I want to go to. No, I'll ask you for a list of stuff to do. But most of the time, I'm probably just gonna be chilling in the pool. You got a pool there? I'm just gonna be chilling there.
You could sit in a Lucid and get a massage, and I have, you know, air conditioned seats, so maybe you can just sit in the garage for a while too.
Wait, guys. So if the air conditioning fails in both halves of the house, two halves within the 10 days I'm there, I got air conditioning in the car too. There's a third option. Damn.
And massage.
Yeah.
You
You have two cars.
Complimentary massage too.
We are set. We're gonna have AC. I don't know what that's gonna be beautiful. So we every summer we go through the summer. This is our third summer without air conditioning, and we always go. We're like the first one we had COVID 2020, 2021. I think I don't one of the two. We had 2021. We had COVID, so we caught it like in dead summer, like August. So we're on the couch, no AC, dying, like just sick as hell from COVID. It was so bad. And we keep telling each other, like, no, we're gonna get central air conditioning before the next summer. And then the next summer rolls around and we still don't have it 3 years later. We do this to ourselves, and that's all right. You know what I mean? It's self-inflicted pain. But that shit's not cheap.
It's like a cold shower. I think it makes you tougher.
No, I think you're right.
Clearly not. He's like dying at 75.
Good point, Debbie.
Hey, I'm fine. I'm fine over here. I just knew I could get four people in the hottest states there are up here real quick. Rupsy Jerry, Tevy's in Minnesota. He just come up to back up Rupsy. Um, I don't think it gets too hot up there, but
No, we have terrible winters and our summers do get warm. We were like in the 90s and hundreds not too long ago. Today was around a little over 80, so that was decent. But yeah, it gets there a little bit here and there. Definitely nothing like Arizona and Texas, but or at least when we hit those 100+ days, it's like 90 to 100. It's like a couple of days here and there, but it's not a constant.
there's like Elle said, that Vegas heat. I don't think I've ever flown into another city. Arizona's hot, but I've never flown into another city and exited the airport and been punched in the face in the middle of the summer. It's a whole like you exit that Vegas airport, you just get hit. Like opening the oven. It's bad, bro.
I can't wait to hear how you describe walking out of the airport when you land in Miami in the
Dude,
middle of summer.
I've been to Miami multiple times. It's hot and humid for sure. But there was
In the middle of summer, though, in the middle of summer, you've been there.
oh, that's a good point. I think I went in November one, and then the other time.
He's that laugh is totally judging you, Comp.
He said, "He said, oh yeah, no, I've been in Florida. Yeah, no, but Las Vegas, man. Well, he said November, bro.
That Las Vegas heat when you walk out of the airport, man, it's just different. It's dry. It literally feels like opening up an oven. You're like, fuck. What's up, Hemi?
What's up, guys? I'm just on the way home. Just bought myself 4 chickens. I'm like loving it, bro. I'm like a big chicken man, bro. But there was one chicken that was there and was already sold, so I was burning, bro, because I wanted it. This thing was like $80. It's got a buff Orpington.
Wait,
But
up
I don't
four,
know on the news, eh?
you picked up 4 chickens?
Yeah,
Are they eggplant?
Like
yeah.
live chickens or like cooked up and you're gonna eat them chickens?
Oh, he's
Livestock chickens, man. I'm excited. Everybody got dogs and cats, man. I'm a chicken guy.
my neighbor has my neighbor have chickens, and like if I just shoot them a text, they'll leave fresh eggs for me out.
That's even better, bro. If I had that set up, bro, wouldn't need them. Apparently, eggs are gonna be like $15 a dozen here soon, so might as well get some chickens for the kids, bro. Especially the organic stuff.
So I don't know enough about chickens, but from what they've told me, you got to have a rooster nearby or in the thing to make them like lay eggs. They don't just lay eggs unless there's roosters nearby. Is that true?
Nah, that ain't true, bro. Unless the fertilized eggs, unless that's what you're after. But I
No.
don't have a.
Okay.
I got,
Rooster, bro. Those things are loud as hell.
yeah, we're not allowed them here. But I was thinking, like, I don't know about you guys, but here in Australia, the Air Force prices went up like $10. Because I'm a big Air Force guy. I don't know about other shoes going up in price, but if that's for inflation or if that's just the $10 for NFC chips that are going to be integrated into them.
Got it. Australia's got some crazy import tax.
Yeah, I think $170. Australia sucks, bro. I think it's the worst. What do you guys pay for tax? We pay like 40% of our income. Is that what you guys pay?
No, they haven't taken our guns yet. They could never get away with that.
And that's another thing, bro. We got 0 guns here, which is like good and bad, I suppose. But I think we can get like specific guns for hunting. I need to see, bro, because if that's the case, when I get my farm, I'll probably have to get a shotgun or something, bro. Because the fact that you guys can get guns and you guys get crazy guns, bro. Like you're ready for warfare, bro. It's like running down the street and shit. That's a nice school. Might just pop in.
You know where to go when the zombie apocalypse come, bro. You know where to go.
When the employer makes money, it gets taxed. When you make the money from the employer, that gets taxed. When you spend the money, it gets taxed again. A sales tax. And then that grocery store or whatever that you spent it at, when it receives the money, it gets taxed because it's an income for them. Yeah, bro. I don't. If you really add it up, it gets taxed a lot. The dollar gets taxed like 6 times as it rotates from one hand to the other, almost. So, sure. I don't know what the number is exactly, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
And then you get government contracts so that you can extract the money out of the government and put it back into the system.
You want to pass away? Death tax. You want to give your money to your kids? Tax. You want to we want to do anything? Tax. So yeah, Hemi, we're not much better off over here, bro. Australia's getting taxed, but uh, we 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 lost the plot. We forgot our roots. Forgot our roots. We just allow every tax now. It's hot out there. Climate change tax. You're driving a diesel truck. It's not a Tesla. Tax. You don't have a Lucid in the garage that has an AC and a massage. Tax.
Yeah, you should be double taxed for that.
Bro, we get taxed for
Bro,
electric vehicles over here, man. If for every like 100 kilometers or some shit, we get taxed on that.
you want to drive the highways in Florida? Taxed. All of it. Bro, it's everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, I heard in California they were giving like tax incentives for solar panels. Now they want to tax you every year for having solar panels, right? So they totally rugged you guys, bro.
No, they pushed billions of dollars of marketing for solar panels across the country. And then the most recent news is there's too much sun. We're gonna maybe block it out a little bit. Like, let's block out the sun. Like, okay, after you got the whole country on solar panels, let's block the sun out.
That's because you've been complaining about how hot it gets, comp, in Cali, in San Diego. They've heard you. They're trying to remediate it and keep their taxpayers happy. So yeah.
It's too hot. Let's block the sun out. What about the solar panels that I put on my house to charge my Tesla? What about that?
Well, we can give you this formula that allows you to stop the clouds forming, but that's going to cost you some more money, and unfortunately, we're going to have to tax that too. But
Oh my god. These conversations are important. You start to realize everything that gets taxed. You're like, wait a second. Wait a second. My forefathers didn't even like a stamp and T tax, and I'm over here getting taxed because I have an electric vehicle? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I read that Australia, like, they tax you for going electric, I'm like, what in the hell? Oh man! But I did not know about the solar panel in Cali. That was news to me.
I think the entire electric vehicle market moved down our fossil fuel usage by 1% total. So all of that power is still coming from fossil fuel. It's just not you at the pump. It's being made at the electric plant on fossil fuel. So it's only been one step removed, but you guys are all still very dependent on fuels. Don't think you ain't, unless you're, I guess, fully producing on solar, which if they block the sun out, then what's the use of having those now? It seems so weird.
It's
I
got
don't.
to start some exponential. Sorry, go ahead, Hemi.
I was going to say the play would be to get petrol and diesel cars, I think, by 2030 when they're all gone and stuff. That's definitely going to be the play. Everyone's going to want them. Like, it's
diesels.
Got a big grail. Imagine like the next generation that like what's that car? That's a Toyota Camry. Whoa. Everybody just thinking, what? Damn it, Toyota Camry. What's he talking about?
The thing is, you know what the messed up part is you're probably not wrong though.
That's what I'm saying, brother.
Like 20 years down the road, when everything like the conversion, like we've switched over, gas powered cars are gonna be kind of like niche, and people are gonna be seeking those out. It's kind of like the manual transmission cars. It's gonna be the same thing where, like, if you're a purist you're gonna want that, just to kind of remember, and you'll take it out on the weekend, go for a little spin and come back and wash it, polish it, put it in the garage.
And
But yeah,
no one will have them too, man. No one will have them. People will want them too. And it's not like petrol is just gonna disappear and there's gonna be no more left. It'll still be around, So
you'll probably be paying taxes at that point to own one, right? But again, that's what's going to make it, even more. People are going to want it more because it's rare now, and it's going to cost you a little bit more to be able to own one. But it'll be worth it.
yeah, if you go stack some, just do what you do with the Animus eggs. You just get 30 and you pull 10 or 15. So you buy 3 and you just sell 1 or 2. You
We're
got one.
stacking. We're bullish on Animus and diesel trucks. Got it. You hear that? We've completely flipped the script out here. Like, we get Dre and Tevi up here, they shill Teslas for hours on end, but we get Hemi up here and he's like, no, you guys aren't looking at this right. You need to stack Animus and stack diesels, because when they try to make them illegal, you can convert that diesel engine and run cooking oil through it and it'll still go. You ever seen those people who have converted their like diesel trucks or their diesel RVs, whatever, their buses, to run on like old cooking oil? Or how about all the people that have like made vehicles that run on water or hydrogen and then they just disappear? That one's awesome too.
Ooh, kill him! Ooh, kill him! And no one out here making water run for cars, bro. Not on my watch.
Ain't nobody getting anywhere on water out here. You're gonna buy that diesel truck. You're stacking diesels until I tell you otherwise. No, I like it, Hemi. I can't afford more than one diesel truck. The other one is a gas, so I'm tapped out. They say have at least 3, right? So you can flip one, you take profits one later, and then you can keep one. So
It doesn't happen until 2030. So by 2027 or 2028, we should start. And by then, clones will be like $4 billion each. So we should be good.
We'll have our
Such a random conversation. And trying to work clones back into it randomly so that people in the audience are not just like, man, like this is so messed up.
Yeah, they're just hesitant. I'm about to leave this conversation. Oh no, they're talking about clones. Aside.
Oh man,
no.
I'm dying over here.
Honestly, I don't think anybody has any expectations of always talking about clones in here. Nobody comes in here going like, "Oh, I hope they talk about clones for 7 hours, 8 hours." I think it's just, you know what I mean? Because it's only so much. But I think I like coming in here because it's just random as hell at all times. That's why I like coming in.
You never really know what you're gonna walk into. I sure as hell was not expecting the heat wave in San Diego to be the starting point today.
Well,
did not see that one coming. Not gonna lie.
I did not have Hemi getting Tevi bullish on diesel trucks on my bingo card tonight. I'll tell you that.
Well, that didn't quite happen. So,
but you gotta be bullish. You can't. I mean, how can you not be on chickens, bro? Like, come on.
Chickens. I mean, chickens.
We're stacking all kinds of eggs. We're stacking Animus,
chicken eggs.
L's got the real estate. I got the oil well to keep your diesel going. I mean, come on, man. We got this.
L's stacking air conditioners, air conditioning units, and air conditioning type vehicles. It's a luxury item.
It runs off of air conditioning, bro. She's got so much air conditioning. She runs the whole ecosystem off of air conditioning, bro. The car runs on air conditioning.
I mean, the quote of the night has to be: if one side of the house goes down, go to the other side. If that fails, well, the car has AC2 with massage chairs. It's like you're covered. Like, if all that fails, well, you can just jump in the pool and cool off the natural way. Either way,
and at worst, you can go into the gas vehicle and go drive around.
There it is. We're all set. Now I feel like I should have taken you up on that offer. It's too bad I'm actually going to be in Tijuana, so won't even be able to join you.
Out here, we're switching sides almost.
Yeah, actually are.
It's hotter. It's hotter in Tijuana. I mean, just go to Tijuana. You'll feel heat, bro.
You smell it before you feel it. I'll tell you.
You know what's crazy? Like last year was the first time I went to Tijuana, and right when you cross the border, it still looks like San Diego, right? And I was like, oh man, this is dope. It's like it's pretty much the same. And then we made two turns, one left turn, one right turn, and it was like, whoa, we're in a different country.
Yeah, no, it's drastic.
Oh man, I was like,
But if you keep going, and you go down to like Valle de Guadalupe, it's like the wine country of Mexico. You can drive from San Diego. It's like an
Bro,
hour.
I live there, bro. Oh, talk about it. Come on.
Oh yeah, it's like one of my favorite places. I've been to Tijuana a few times, but if you just keep going, you can
Yes,
find
bro.
beautiful places in Mexico. Their wine country is awesome.
Oh, it's so great. What wineries did you go to?
Oh, dude, I don't know the names of them.
Oh,
Sean,
because they're
Sean
in
had them on a
oil.
list. It was during COVID, and they didn't let nobody in.
Yeah.
But the B&B we were staying at, it was called Breathe In. It's these big huts on the hill. There's these big beautiful luxury mud hut. They made them out of. It's made out of mud,
Yeah,
but
I probably know the people who made them.
yeah, dude, they're pretty crazy, and it's beautiful. But they got us into the wineries, and during COVID, they were popping.
That's awesome.
So I want to go back there. So if you do, Kevy, how long are you gonna be out here, bro? Drive an extra 45 minutes out of Tijuana. It's like an hour, right, Jerry?
El,
they won't let us drive, man. Like at least last year when we went, like work was like, nope,
yeah,
you're
yeah, it's too high of a risk. You're going for work. It's
yeah.
too high of a risk profile.
They would not let us out of their sight. They won't even let us cross the border on our own, right? So we have this little
Yeah, yeah.
shuttle that comes and get us on the San Diego side. They take us over and directly to the site, to the plant where we're going, and then we're there. They took us out into Tijuana for like restaurants and stuff, but you're never allowed to be on your own or go venture. So yeah, it's but they did take us around a little bit, so we get to see a little bit of Tijuana, which was kind of cool. It was funny because like I've been to like not Mexico, but like other third world countries and other places that like are not like the U.S. So it wasn't a shock to me, I guess is my point. But you could see some of the younger folks on the team who had never been outside of the U.S. had no idea what like the different architecture styles and all these things like being different. Never experienced it, right? So when I'm talking about, you go down the main street and it still looks like the U.S. and then you make two turns and it's completely different. Like the shock on those kids' face was just like they were blown away. They're like, "What is going on? Like this is so foreign," and they're like snapping pictures and they're like going crazy. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is pretty normal. To me, it was more of like, yeah, just two turns into it, and then like it went completely different. Like it wasn't like so much the how it looked. It was more like how like quickly into it did you kind of made that transition. But they were blown away. Like they had never seen anything like it. I was like, oh, you guys need to get outside of the U.S. It's a whole world out there, you know.
Yeah, that's great. Well, yeah, what Comp's saying, so you don't have to go down on your own or hitch a ride with Comp. But yeah, Valle de Guadalupe is it's amazing, man. It's like a little gem. There's some coastal mountains, so it's like perfect for vineyards, like just the moisture in the air being right off the coast. It can get real hot, not San Diego hot though, but really hot down there. But it's beautiful. It's just really small town, 1,200 people. It was where I lived. It was called El Porvenir. It means the what is to come. And yeah, man, like I lived there for I don't know, maybe 8 months, and then got really integrated with the town. That's where I learned Spanish, man. In the dirt on those streets, man. It's really close place to my heart. So, yeah, it's really beautiful down there. A bunch of vineyards came down there. Some of the wealthiest billionaires in Mexico opened up vineyards. It's really, really nice. I got bottles from those vineyards in my pantry at home. So yeah, it's a great place, man, for sure. And it's just outside of Tijuana. Tijuana is a whole nother animal, man. It's big, it's beautiful, it's fun, it's dangerous, it's political, it's all kinds of stuff. But yeah, you get outside of that. Ensenada is really nice too. Playas de Tijuana is actually pretty nice too, and you can go down to Rosarito on your way down to Ensenada, and they have like really good seafood and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot of like really nice places to go around there. But yeah, man, be safe. I mean, you're going with you're going with your company, so they're taking all the security precautions. But yeah, it's not a place to just wander around and get lost in. That's for sure. So.
No, that's what I told us too. But like a lot of the our counterparts over there were saying basically what you were saying, right? It's like a lot of them drive into Tijuana for work, but they live outside of it, and just kind of make that drive and go there. And they're like, yeah, like they're like, this is not what when one of the guys told us, like he's like, this is not the true representation of what Mexico is like. He's like, yeah, you want to drive outside of Tijuana if you really want to experience, what it's like to be here. They're like, yeah, come, when you have time, come on your own or whatever, or fly into like one of the other towns, and then you'll get to experience what Mexico is all about. And it's like, don't kind of let this be the only image that you have of Mexico. I was like, yeah, no, I'm like, I get it. It's like, it's like I was just excited to be in Mexico, right, and be like seeing that for the first time because I had never been. So yeah, eventually I'll make my way there for sure and go explore. But it's always nice when you can kind of go and travel to different country and have work kind of sponsored in a way and experience a little bit of it. So I'm excited to go back, and kind of hang out a little bit. But I'll be like during the day I'm gonna be in San Diego. Well, like most days, and then just kind of drive over for work. But so like mornings are gonna be in Tijuana, and then afternoons just gonna be back on the San Diego side and hanging out.
Sounds like a blast, man. Yeah, have an amazing time. I mean, you're gonna
Don't drink water.
Yeah. Don't drink the water. They're gonna tell you that though, I think, right? So
No, you know what they don't tell you is don't
the
ever
lettuce.
drink the ice. And like they'll always give you bottled water, but people will still give you ice in your alcoholic drinks, and that's what's going to get you
Yeah.
sick. So just say no yellow, learn that term. And that's probably the most important thing is it's the ice that gets you.
That's a really good point. Also, vegetables too, right? Because they wash the vegetables. So if you're eating out and you get like lettuce on your taco, or you get a salad or something, like they're washing it in the water that we're telling you not to drink, right? You'll get I don't remember his name, but something revenge, I forget. Yeah. Anyway, you just get like a stomach bug. That's basically what you get out of it. I live down there, drink the water, brush your teeth, all that stuff. You just, if you're down there for a long time, you can get immune to it and whatever. You can build it up. But yeah, no, don't do it. It'll just save you. Montezuma's Revenge. That's, I think, what it's called. Montezuma's Revenge.
Did you say no ice and no lettuce?
Correct. No ice because they don't make the ice with bottled water. Even if they tell you they do, they don't. So just don't drink ice.
Oh snap! All right, well, I will definitely follow that because the last time I did not. I was okay. I didn't get sick, but yeah, I did not know that. Yep.
That's what we got these bases for, man. You could just tap into knowledge of people who have traveled everywhere, right? Like if I'm gonna go to Greece, who do you think I'm calling? I'm calling the homie Leviathan. My boy right here. I'm going to Greece. You know what I'm saying? But here's a question: is you have like global entry or something? Are you waiting in that line every day, or the bus gets
Nah, man. Like, so I personally don't have global entry, but the people, the company that So it's one of our suppliers that we're going there to see. And they, they just kind of handle it all to take care of it. And so it's a quick drive through in and out. So we don't have to worry about it. But yeah, man, that line is insane. That's another thing that I was exposed to the first time. It's like people driving, spending 4 or 5 hours in that line or more every day, right, to cross to the U.S. side and go to work, or the other way around, where you drive from the U.S. into Tijuana to work and then you come back. But that was pretty crazy to hear. That was very surprising to me. I did not realize how many people did that. What is it called?
A lot
Uh,
of people, yeah, walk across. They just
yeah,
walk across into
Yeah,
work,
walk-ins.
and they'll
Yeah,
catch an Uber
yeah.
from them. It's cheaper to live in Tijuana, and then
Yep.
yeah.
make money in California, and work in San Diego. Uh,
It makes perfect sense, right? Like, and so when I was thinking about it, I was like, well, yeah, you're spending 4, 5, 6 hours in that line, but the money that you're making on the U.S. side and going back, it's more than worth it, right?
they don't
So
wait in line. That line,
Yeah,
bro.
no. When you walk across, bro, it's like it's there's
Quick.
rarely a line. I mean, it's like maybe an hour, but that's like
So,
worst case scenario.
I worked with a bunch of guys. I was a project manager, right? So a lot of the guys, a lot of the teams, like the carpenters and a lot of them, they all lived in Tijuana, or our cabinet guys. All our cabinets came from Tijuana, and they make these beautiful cabinets. But they each have a vehicle, so they'll park one on the U.S. side, and they have another vehicle parked on the Tijuana side. So they'll walk across. It's quick, and then they just hop in their work truck on the U.S. side, drive up to the job site, and then back down there. They have a vehicle parked on the other side to get back home. They have it figured out, dude. They do it quick.
yeah, yeah, that's exactly what they were telling us. But you do see the line as you're crossing over. Like some people do, a lot of people drive over, right? And but like you
Yeah,
could tell, like the people that had it down, yeah, they would just had a little backpack, crossed over, and the guy that actually drove our little shuttle, like he had it down. Like he was like, oh, you don't have to be in that line. You can just do global entry, or you can do this, and that, and was kind of explaining what you said, like where you have like one car on one side, one car on the other, and it's just walk over, jump in, go do what you got to do, and then come back and walk over. So I mean, it definitely was eye opening, and I think the whole concept is pretty cool too. But yeah, a lot of them were like, we don't live in Tijuana. We just come here to work, and we drive back to our hometown, and that's where we raise our families and everything. And this is more coming here and working. So I was like, that's interesting.
yeah, man. San Isidro, it has, so on the Mexican side when they're coming back, when they're trying to re-enter the U.S. There's like 23 or 27 booths. So like it slowly kind of fans out, but it's just a massive amount of lines, right? So it's the largest border crossing between Mexico and the U.S. as in terms of like volume, right? Like the second in the world, like land crossing between nations, like the San Isidro border. So it's pretty wild, man.
Yeah. So it'll be good to go back. Got so that'll be nice to see. And I love San Diego. I think it's a nice town. So I actually look forward to being there and getting some experiencing that crazy heat again. You know, but yeah.
I would have up here to the compound, bro. I had 3 Web3 friends come in like the last week and a half. It'd be dope if I was here for you to come up and barbecue. I'm like 50 minutes north though, man. But
Oh, I would have for
get
sure
you an
taken the
Uber or something.
drive.
I
Yeah,
could come.
I would have for sure taken the drive because I will have some downtime, right? So it's instead of like hanging out with coworkers, I would be like, yeah, peace out. I get the car. I'll see you in a little bit. So I would have for sure. That's why I was like messaging you like, hey, what you doing? But I forgot you were going to Florida. Either way, I'm sure
Not
we'll. We'll hang out for sure.
Yeah, if you come out again, got you.
Yeah, bro. I mean, if it's too hot and you need a place to cool off, I mean, I'm sure he'll give you the keys for the jury rig AC, bro.
Yeah, dude. If you're burning it up down there in Tijuana, I've got the inside house. So it's 79 outside. I've got the inside about 78 right now. So we're doing okay. We're getting there. We're working on it. So if you need, yeah, you know the spot.
I was gonna say you make it sound so enticing with all your stories. I'm sure that Tevi's really upset not being able to visit at this time.
Oh yeah, Tevi, come visit me where I have no AC, and yeah, come hang out in the heat, and we could just die together.
I just don't even. The thing is, I don't even see how like there could be any kind of dramatic type heat in San Diego. Like I mean, maybe like an hour north. Maybe maybe it's something different. You know, it's crazy sometimes
Like
how.
like the Inland Empire area, it can get hot there for
Yeah,
sure.
maybe that's what it is. So I mean that makes me curious. I'm like, oh snap! Like maybe San Diego. It's like when I went from like San Diego to 29 Palms to visit my brother. I was like, oh snap! That's actually completely different out here. It's like desert. It's like
Massive,
man,
hot out there, bro.
like
That's
that. I was like, oh snap! He's like, yeah. He's like, man, it's different out here. But then you drive down and you hit San Diego and it's like beautiful and it's amazing. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe comp is over there in the mountains or wherever, and it's like, you know, intense. That 78 feels more like 120 anywhere else. Uh,
we
but
could go with that. Yeah, we could go with that. We could go with that. We'll just say, nah, just kidding, dude. It isn't that bad. Um, we came home from the gym and like all the doors were shut, so you kind of like it gets hot when there's no AC. That was when I started the space. We had just got home, so me and Levianth were up here. So I was like, what can I do to really get the Arizona MFers fired up? What can I do to get the Texas guys fired up? And the Floridians, like the three hottest states I've ever been to. All three of those states are just brutal. Um, and it worked. It worked. I got to talk to my friends tonight. My IRL friends and Shauna are actually making dinner, and it's finishing up right now. So it's a birthday dinner. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go eat, go spend some time with the friends and family, and I hope you guys do too. Friday night, go kick it with your loved ones, and have a good evening. Thank you, Leviathan, for coming up. Tevi, L, Hemi, Jerry, Rupsy earlier, and then everybody else listening. I appreciate you guys as well. Um, have a good weekend, and we'll talk soon.
Happy birthday, bro! Have a
happy
good weekend,
birthday. Have
everybody.
fun. Later.
Happy birthday!
Guys, bye.
Happy birthday.